Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, star travelers of intergalactic multidimensional projections, sacred avatars of the new Earth. All is in alignment for our final collective quantum leap in consciousness into the new human species, Homo Luminous. Rainbow light beings of infinite light. All codes and keys are activated and integrated for the full anchoring and manifestation of the new heaven upon the new earth. With the solar flashes of light, we are being prepared for full compression breakthrough into the Omega Zero point of all culminating space-time nodes to bridge all worlds and initiate the total transformation of this realm into the paradise she has always evolved to be. Wayshowers of the new earth paradigm, as we live from our hearts and lead the way to a brighter and higher day, we tap into the genius within and manifest our true heart's desires. Peace, joy, ecstasy, abundance, and prosperity for all sentient beings of the clear light of bliss. As the fires of passion burn bright within the heart centers of all starseeds of the Ground Crew 144, we assist Gaia and all her children in this great ascension process. Today on 4/23/2022, we commence the Blue Eagle wave spell on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar. Over the next 13 days, we will journey with the Bird of Freedom to guide us on our vision quest of healing, transmutation, and transfiguration. With the eyes of our spirit open, we come to know all things. All is brought before the light to be made clear and true. Solaris continues to send the resonance and information to all surface guardians of Terra Nova Gaia, directly from the great central sun, to finalize the countdown sequence for full planetary liberation. As we arrive at the kingdom of heaven within, we realize our true Buddha nature of pure awareness beyond all concepts. With the power of our almighty I Am presence, we bring our dream essence into our full waking consciousness to merge heaven and earth through our sacred heart space and into the field of light. Our full magnetic potential is activated, and the heavenly electrical chi is coursing through our channels and meridians for complete and total embodiment of our Christos conscious diamond rays of light. We take the leap of faith into the void and release and surrender all that no longer serves to fill our sacred vessels in divine alchemy with the Holy Spirit of the eternal spring of immortality. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor, share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck, Sacred Rebels, from Alana Fairchild and Autumn Sky. And the card she pulled for you today is card 18, Spirals of Manifestation. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be logical progression. You are in the midst of a spiral of manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly what you have been thinking of creating will plonk into your reality seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view on the spiral of manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes when you feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing it when you are seeing it. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You are a bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah to believe it so that you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that you have failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. Be in goodwill with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle also brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice these already. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which of course it is. This oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you are just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember, too, that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the paths of others. You will meet each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great, big, creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You're included in that. Lucky. Healing process. Say, spirals of creation, spirals of light, you bring my manifestation to life. I trust in your wisdom and in your grace. Help me be wise and keep the faith. Repeat as needed. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Shri Man Narayana. Being aware of one's difficulties is inevitable. For some it means giving up, for others it shows work to be done. That's what differentiates the seekers of truth with the seekers of well-being. Not the level of impurities, but what is done with them. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Corinne Christine Kaufman. Temple of the Magdalene Rose. 144, Gospel of the Eternal Rose. Halea Kela, the House of the Sun. New Jerusalem, the Way. Baptism of the Holy Waters. The mermaid movement is the realization of divine love, self-love, alchemy, and the art of transformation. The earthly embodiment of the heavenly Magdalene Rose, the way of the rose, the sacred heart upon the earth that emerges from the depths of the holy water. Kea, the queen of heaven who sits upon the throne within the holy waters of the Pleiades. Makalei, Gaia, the Sophia Magdalene Archangel Ariel, the lioness of God, the original mermaid. Aquamarine is the color of angelic vibrations, God consciousness in form, flowing into the ocean of eternal bliss. The ever stillness of the holy waters. As I dive into the wounds of my brokenness, I surrender, allowing all that is painful within me, the darkness of this world, to merge into the heart of the ocean. I am transformed. Upon me is placed a new garment, the living mantle of peace. Upon this mantle, joy and childlike innocence are reborn within me, sacred mermaiding, the ancient art of self-love. When we merge completely with the underwater kingdom, we leave the ego land-based awareness patterns behind and enter through the heavenly Pleiadian Sirian gateway into unity consciousness and bliss. It is here within the rainbow, whale, and dolphin song vibrations that the deepest inner work is gifted, the return to innocence, reconciliation of the inner twin flame. We are cleansed and born again in the holy waters of life, baptism of the Sacred Heart, integrating the higher self and anchoring the kingdom of heaven within the human heart. 808 Mermaid, 144,000 Pleiadian angels ascending home. Aloha, Oe. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine, 7777. The collective energy is really heavy and dense right now. You could say it is over-emotional and too much to handle. It feels like we are being pulled forward and backward at the same time. It can also feel like you are being under attack. This is the old dense energy from the subconscious and the collective that is coming up to be seen. You are probably really tired and need more sleep, but then again are experiencing heavy nights with a lot of dreaming and cannot get enough rest. Ground yourself. Take time to rest and relax as much as you can. The closer we are to the eclipse, more will turn up, but this too shall pass. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ra James, we're getting ready for Beltane. We're moving through some amazing energies right now. The energies are also now being felt more and more collectively. May 1st is Beltane. This is the halfway point between the spring equinox and the summer solstice. It means to celebrate the beginning of summer. It's a great time to have a fire or find a fire festive, a time for hand fastings, or a great time to visit a holy spring. Make sure your home is clean and tidy. It's a great time to get some flowers. Beltane was a celebration of the marriage of the god and goddess. This is a time of sacred marriage, the heros gamos, of the elements of earth and sky. That's why this is such a powerful space for twin flame union and reunion. On April 30th, the Kundalini energies of the earth peak. That means the earth energies are at their strongest and most active. You should be feeling the love and merge vibes in the air. Expect soul pulls and soul callings right now. April 30th also happens to be a Taurus new moon, partial solar eclipse. Tomorrow, 4/24/2022, you have a powerful alignment with the Pleiades. It's a powerful portal. That's why this weekend is so amazing for doing healing and activation work. The energies we are receiving this weekend are to prepare us for Beltane. In between Beltane and the summer solstice, the sun will begin a dance with the Pleiades. On Beltane, the Pleiades begin to rise with the sun. The Pleiades will begin to rise at sunrise by the summer solstice. This is a 6-month dance that will form an infinity shape. This year's May and November Pleiadian alignments will be extra powerful. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Dr. Brad Tucker. Over the next 2 weeks, we are in for a planetary treat. In the early morning sky, we have 4 planets lining up: Saturn, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. Last month, we just had Saturn, Mars, and Venus, but now Jupiter has joined the party. Saturn is on top, followed by Mars, then Venus, which is the brightest, and finally Jupiter, the second brightest. To see them, they are visible from about 4:30 a.m. until sunrise, when the sun washes out the fainter planets. The best time is around 5 or 5:30 a.m. Over the next 2 weeks, you will notice Jupiter and Venus growing closer together. On the 1st of May, they will be so close they will look like one object. If you have a pair of binoculars or a small telescope, you can look at them and you can see them both at the same time. Also, starting on the 25th, the moon will join the party. Every day it will move and appear to be next to a different planet, starting with Saturn on the 25th and ending with Jupiter on the 28th. Hopefully the weather is clear for you to enjoy it. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Peru. 7 days until the solar eclipse. Can you feel the energy rising? It's time to refine your focus and visions. You're releasing old patterns and limitations in readiness for the eclipse, which washes away blocks to living your greatness. The eclipse brings instant release, but you've got to do the work first to bring the debris of your old patterns to the surface, so that the eclipse energy can wash it through. Eclipses are like opening up the cupboard on everything that you've been putting away mindlessly over the months or years. From ElizabethPeru.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Natalie Glasson, Sacred School of Om Na. Starseed Invitation by the Arcturians. Greetings, we are the Arcturians. We come forth as a collective energy to bring to you the energies, vibrations, and codes that you need and require in this moment. We wish to bring forth the Starseed Invitation to activate sacred and ancient wisdom upon the earth and within beings. Our purpose is to assist more beings in accessing a wisdom that they are seeking and searching for. Do you find in this moment that you are seeking for something or maybe someone? You may feel as if you don't quite understand what you are seeking for or even how to discover it. Maybe you do understand what you are seeking for, but accessing or discovering it seems challenging or even impossible. As we bring forth the Starseed Invitation, we wish to support you in gaining that which you are seeking. In accessing this energy, you may complete the stage of your ascension and move forth to new remembrance and understanding. Many souls who extend from planets, stars, and the inner plane civilizations and are anchored into the earth are known as starseeds. These souls are ancient, they hold wisdom that is sacred and essential for the remembrance of the Creator and for the ascension journey. Many starseeds can be dormant upon the earth. They do not know that they are starseeds and that they carry such valuable wisdom or information. They may not know that it is time to distribute the information and wisdom in a way that is appropriate for them. Even if a starseed knows they are a starseed and that they have wisdom to share, they may find it challenging to do so. As we, the Arcturians, bring forth the Starseed Invitation, we are sharing a specific crystalline energy to support and invite the souls of starseeds, especially those upon the earth, to begin to activate their starseed original energy. As they begin to activate their starseed original energy, so the necessary and appropriate wisdom will come to the surface of their mind, being, and the consciousness of humanity. Like a pink smoke or cloud drifting into the consciousness of humanity from each starseed, thus everyone will be able to access this ancient wisdom, even if they are not starseeds. The information and wisdom is available to all. Those that activate the wisdom and knowledge within their being, this original starseed energy will hold the power, the truth, and the connection to share this wisdom through their own being, whether it is through words, music, art, movement, energetic transfer, or healing. Starseeds upon the earth will begin to activate and are being invited to reconnect with this energy, to bring it into embodiment within their being and reality, therefore sharing it with the world and the consciousness of humanity. There is something that every being upon the earth is seeking, and it may be something different for each person. The wisdom coming forth will complete that seeking process. It will be important to recognize what you are seeking and its completion. Sometimes things are only completed at an energetic level and not a physical one. An example of this could be that you are seeking a sacred space to express your truth in, and that maybe you feel that this is a new home for you. As you seek the new home and are unable to find it, you may realize that the completion of this process is actually you receiving or activating the sacred energy and creating that sacred space where you are now. It could be that the home you are seeking or feel that is needed might not be necessary, or it might come at a later stage. The energetic reality may be what is important. It is important to realize that manifestation occurs on the energetic and physical level. Sometimes it does not manifest on the physical in the way that you imagine. It is important to recognize what you are seeking and what your soul is seeking. In other moments, your soul will continue to seek other energies and experiences. But in this very moment, what is your soul seeking? If you understand this, then as we achieve the Starseed invitation, you will receive the energy that is needed to complete this seeking. This may or may not manifest in your reality. First, it will need to be experienced within your being. You can benefit from this activation, whether you are a Starseed or not. If you are not a Starseed, you will still receive the energy to complete your seeking. You will receive it from those that are Starseeds. First, we invite you to recognize what your being is seeking in this moment. Then we invite you to call forth us, the Arcturians, to begin the Starseed invitation activation with you. We will come forth and deliver our energy to you, and we invite you to receive this energy. We will deliver it to all upon the earth and all beings. As you receive, you may experience insights. We are either activating the Starseed energy within your being or within the world so that you may benefit from it. With this wisdom will flow answers you are seeking, energy and truth as well. We simply invite you to sit and receive this energy. Receive it for as long as feels appropriate. You may need to receive it many times. You are assisting the entire earth in activating the Starseed wisdom, the original energy of the Starseeds. You will know when the process is complete. You'll discover insights or knowingness in response to your seeking. When you experience this, whether you understand it or not, we invite you to breathe it into the earth, across the entire world, and into the consciousness of humanity. You may find that other seekings come up as well, and that you need to achieve this practice several times. It is for you to follow your intuition and inner guidance. It is time to dissolve the seeking and accept the completedness and wholeness of your being and your ascension. We are present to serve you. We thank you. We are the Arcturians. From omna.org. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Asara Adams, the Pleiadian Syrian Arcturian Council of Light. We are here now. We love you. We are you from your future to assist you on your path. Dear ones, you are powerful creators on your planet. You might wonder, what have I created if my reality is unpleasant? To that we say your purpose is not to focus on your current reality, but to create your new reality. Your current reality is simply the result of your past focus. It's basically old news. Your current reality can spark your desire for improvement and to clarify what you really want. But that is supposed to be a very, very brief moment of clarification. Right after that, it is important to focus on the future reality you wish to experience. That doesn't only refer to the experience outside of yourself, it mostly refers to how you will want to feel. The innate drive of all life is essentially to feel good. Your outer circumstances are simply a reflection of how you feel. So if your desire is to feel good, then you'll need to start from the inside out. That means feel good first, no matter the circumstances. Continue to feel good, no matter the circumstances. Over time, your circumstances will reflect your alignment with feeling good. There is nothing more important than that your emotions are in harmony for as long as possible. This is the creative engine that drives all your experiences. So how do you do that? 1. Connect to your I am presence first. 2. Ask for the invisible harmony to be the only emotion within you. 3. Focus your thoughts, words, feelings, and actions only on harmony, no matter the circumstances. 4. If something inharmonious demands your attention, pause, reset to harmony, and then take harmonious action. 5. Over time, your reality is cleaning itself up naturally, as your consistent harmony projects better and better experiences in your future. Enjoy your creations. We are holding the vision of the divine new earth with you, and from our vantage point it is glorious. We are with you every step of the way. You are loved beyond measure. We are with you always. We love you. We are you. Namaste. Thank you, Pleiadian Syrian Arcturian Council of Light, from TelosChannel.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica. Return to home. We ask you to remember this now moment of stillness and expansion, the great merging of the higher self, the opening of great light, the deep yearning of cellular recognition of ancient light resurfacing now. Know the light path streams are now activating the true cellular memory to surface. Do you see the light task before you? We write today to express our gratitude for the navigators to reach this point of expansion. Know the task before you is simply the task ahead of you. To find your light tribe to assist your expansion is key to the unification of light. The great connection of many light-activated souls is a light catalyst beyond the construct of your world. Simply align with light, understand the highest light of you. Tap into the light unity of humanity is all you need to do, a construct of light consciousness. This is the expansion point you wish to navigate, connect, and rise. As your light skills continue to evolve and revolutionize your world, simply align in light, sending waves of cosmic love. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Alex Miles. Jupiter, Venus, Mars, and Saturn are aligned in the sky, and between April 23rd and April 29th, the moon will join the celestial rendezvous. These 4 planets will continue to parade together in a cosmic lineup until early July 2022. Neptune meets up with them on May 12th, and Mercury will be the last to join the party in the middle of June, making this spectacular alignment even more magnificent. In some locations, it may be possible to view Mercury as early as June 10th. However, for many locations, Mercury will be visible mid to late June. To view this rare celestial event, look to the east between 5 and 6 a.m. when the planets appear over the horizon. The moon will be sitting on the far right. Venus, which is approximately 12 times brighter than Jupiter, is the brightest and easiest to see on the horizon when the sky is clear. Jupiter is the second most visible. Mars is a little more difficult, as it is 250 times less bright than Venus, although it should have a significant red glow which helps it stand out. Mercury is the faintest and most difficult planet to see. Although the planets will be visible with no equipment, binoculars and telescopes can be used to view them in more detail. There's a lot of activity occurring right now, as not only are planets aligning, a major solar flare has erupted from the sun. Solar flares are sudden flashes of brightness that are gaseous eruptions from the sun. They release vast amounts of tremendously hot, high-energy particles and gases that eject thousands of miles from the surface of the sun. The amount of energy it takes for a flare to shoot out is equivalent to approximately 160 billion megatons of TNT. Solar storms are known to have a huge impact on radio communications, navigation, GPS systems, technology, and living organisms. Solar energy has been shown to change blood flow, impact our sleep patterns, alter moods, boost adrenaline, and generally affect the behavior of all living creatures. Along with the captivating planetary alignment and fiery solar storm, the annual Lyrid meteor shower peaks on April 22nd and continues until approximately April 29th. It is believed that shooting stars, which are visible as meteor showers, have metaphysical energy that contains a vast amount of data, dating back millions of years. Some also believe that the light we see is an angelic entity from a higher dimension that travels toward our planet at immensely high speed. This is the reason for the phrase, "wish upon a star," is used, as it is thought that when we make contact with a traveling star, an angel, our consciousness interacts with its powerful metaphysical energy. Thus our wish will come true. This weekend we will receive the opportunity to put our faith to the test during the mesmerizing Lyrid meteor shower, and if we have unfolding belief, we may find that whatever we wish for comes true. The Lyrids, one of the oldest known showers, with records dating back approximately 2,700 years, are fast meteors that produce trains that streak across the dark sky and can last for several minutes. If we are lucky, we will see these ionized gas trails of fire, which are around 50 to 70 miles above Earth's surface, and if you listen carefully, these bright pulses of light generate popping and hissing noises. When these meteors hit Earth's upper atmosphere, the glowing trails light up the sky before vaporizing. The Lyrid meteor showers happen when the Earth passes through the Thatcher Comet's orbital path, a comet that only orbits the Sun once every 415 years. The orbital path is a region of the solar system where this comet has spread much dust and debris during its long elliptical route. When Earth passes through an unusually dense clump of a comet's rubble, there is a surge in the number of showers. If the sky remains cloudless and there isn't too much light pollution, we can witness the Lyrids with our naked eyes from any location in the world, so we shouldn't need binoculars or specialized equipment. There will be as many as 15 to 20 separate showers falling from the sky every hour, and we may see up to 100 showers. For a higher chance of seeing more showers at their brightest potential, head to the countryside or find a dark place free from artificial light, as glows may obscure the view. Cosmic events are celebrated by many as periods of spiritual awakening or cleansing. Those who are highly sensitive to energy often notice that whenever something occurs close by in the cosmos, they experience enhanced intuition, vivid dreams, premonitions, heightened emotions, and their physical body feels as though it is vibrating highly. This can cause them to either feel irritable and fatigued or energized and motivated due to the energy shift occurring, which is believed to result in cellular changes and DNA upgrades. One of the main things we notice during an energy shift is that we start to look for deeper meaning in our lives. We also find we are put in positions where we are forced to discern whether our intentions and motivations are authentic, and if we are in emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual alignment. Cosmic events shake us up so that anything that is not aligned with our plans falls away, and we can go on to be lighter and freer in all that we do. This is often why people feel anxious and irritated during solar storms, full moons, eclipses, planetary movements, and meteor showers, as a window known as a portal opens up so that we can see our lives and those around us with clarity, with the focus often on our intimate relationships. During intensive energy shifts, it is highly recommended to regularly cleanse our energy field at the beginning and end of each day by meditating, taking saltwater baths, avoiding caffeine and alcohol, reducing the amount of time spent on technology, staying away from environments that feel toxic and draining, and when possible, spending periods of time alone. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, last quarter moon in Aquarius, Mercury conjunct North Node in Taurus. The need for freedom vies with a desire for security. Right now, as Uranus moves through Taurus, everything is changing. The ground grumbles beneath our feet and there's little stability, as heavy karmic issues weigh us down in the background with Saturn's ongoing square to the nodal axis. Mercury's connection to the North Node is a call to get real and get grounded. The moon in Aquarius tells us that we need to have a strong eye on the future because we cannot stay stuck in the same old patterns. We've outgrown the comfort zone, and now as the egg cracks, there's a mixture of liberation and vulnerability. Some anxiety is natural as new paths open. This is unfamiliar ground, an unknown quantity. Know that you have the resources to manage whatever might lie ahead. Give your plans time to hatch. Proceed slowly but with confidence. Let your curiosity take the lead. Trust that something beautiful is being birthed from the chaos. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Keen 235, Blue Magnetic Eagle, we entered the Eagle Wave Spell. The Blue Eagle Wave Spell is wave spell number 19 of the 20 wave spells embodied in the Tzolk'in. In it are all demonstrations of the wisdom that is always close and near, but which comprehends the web of galactic being and all forms of its natural order and time. Just as 19 is the power of God's mercy, so 0 is the fullness and emptiness all at once, which characterize the nature of mind and all it can know. Telektanan of Pakal Votan, 1597. Blue Eagle Wave Spell, Keens 235 through 247, Part 1. We begin a new 13-day arc in the atmosphere with Blue Eagle, high above a landed life and even above the clouds in the clearest air. We refresh our minds, open them to the sky, rise in our body out of lower chakra densities and into the superstructure of our inner eye. We take in a picture at brain level of all the lower workings, the way our stomachs turn over at hardship, our hearts rupture at loss. Our hormones sense rhythms to align us with the moon. Blue Eagle, the surveyor, scouts for problems and solutions both. Yet we can trust our wingspan stems from our heart and take flight with the intention of healing, sending blood to our extremities, awakening every cell and pore. Once we oversee our own wellness, we cover and protect the other beings who fall into our view. We use our minds for creative and not destructive endeavors, attitudes, trusting that in our own body temple, a higher mind is an homage to Creator, governing all our actions in truth and divinity. Blue Eagle is for being free, flying as we only do in dreams. If we take airy space from others, we'll circle past them in our skyward stance, and come down too, eventually, to a nest, to a stone outcropping that could not be more densely earth. Take the magic flight into an empty world and fill your mind, your sight with the goings-on below. There's a cost to being remote, almost disconnected, so know the earth realm holds a home for you when you are done being distant. Cosmic History Quote for Moon 10, Day 20. A new world awaits us on the other side of the historical mind stream. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 235, Blue Magnetic Eagle. Today is the first day of the Blue Eagle wave spell. The first day is called magnetic, and its keywords are unify, purpose, and attract. It's always helpful to start a wave spell intentionally, and because this wave spell is a 13-day period of vision and creativity, it's a great time to start a creative project. Spend some time today contemplating what you could make a start of. You always get more out of a wave spell if you use the first day to make intentions. Purpose is a key word here, and when you have purpose rather than just free falling through it, you are likely to get more out of it. Today is Blue Eagle. The creative energy starts here, as the eagle is now in flight. Follow the eagle if you want to see things from that bird's eye view. When you combine the meaning of both the number and the day, the result is unify vision, or attract to create. To summarize, today is about vision. What do you see? Be inspired to be creative with the visions you experience. Beware, eagle power is very strong with sharp talons. The visions eagle may show you has the potential to shred your reality to pieces. Beware all who enter this wave spell. It's not for the faint-hearted. Today's guide is also Blue Eagle, and therefore it is a double dose of eagle medicine. 1111 coming in. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Magnetic Eagle, 1, Maine, Keen 235, 23rd April 2022, Envisioning the Big Picture. 23/4/2022 equal 546 equal 510 equal 51 equal 6. Day codes 23, the Royal Star of the Lion, Strength, Courage, Protection. 5, Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation, Movement. 6, Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. Month year codes 4, Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. 6. 10, Manifestation, Power, Authority. 1, New Beginnings, Original, Unique, Leader. 20, The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22, Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 235 equal 10, Manifestation equal 1, New Beginnings. Powerful codes for new beginnings based on spiritual awakening to the vision of New Earth. The year of the Electric Seeds Awakening and New Beginnings code is amplified today and the next 13 days through this Blue Eagle cycle, giving us X-ray vision. What was hidden and unseen will now be revealed. Get ready for more huge planetary revelations as the evolutionary wheel turns to full throttle. This is the first day of the Blue Eagle wave spell. Thus, in effect, we have a triple eagle day, bringing forth great visionary powers as your third eye is awakened and activated, leading into the eclipse cauldron. In the white wind wave spell, we were forging a stronger connection to spirit, and now we are taking the next step by amplifying the flow of visions and the messages from spirit through the mind's eye of the eagle. During this wave spell of the Blue Eagle, the purpose is to detach from the mundane in order to expand your extrasensory vision and see the big picture in order to create it. What do you see? Is your path clear? Do you have uninterrupted views in space to fly high? Tone of creation. Magnetic, tone 1 in the spiritual realm. We commence a new cycle with the theme of magnetizing and unifying through our greater purpose. Action attracts, power unify, essence purpose. Magnetic energy encompasses unconditional love, the one heart, indivisible essence, core vibration, new beginnings, chalice of the infinite, all that is. One is the ray of unity with self and source. Call forth the resonance of your true vibration. Feel the pulse of this ecstatic frequency of the one. You are being offered profound awakenings and the exquisite radiance of unconditional love. This is a time of new beginnings in your life. Be active in your individual expression, committed to the evolution of your soul's vision. The magnetic Blue Eagle is guiding you to focus on creating your greatest vision and unifying with your kin to magnetically attract all that you need to fulfill your future vision. Set forth your greatest intentions for this 13-day cycle. What vision are you holding for your future? Today's question is, how can I create the highest vision for my life, fulfilling my higher divine purpose? What do I need to attract? Divine blessings for the wondrous unfoldment of your grand vision. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 235, Blue Magnetic Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to create. Attracting mind, I seal the output of vision. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges on Patreon and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support us and help continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Brothor of the Light Els Minjes for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor of the Light. We appreciate you and your continued support. Appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And she has a 25% off Mother's Day sale until May 8th, so be sure to take advantage of that. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia Jones. Prayer, flood the earth with violet flame. In the name of the great I Am, I call for the light of 1,000 suns from the great central sun, angels of violet fire, beloved Saint Germain, beloved Zadkiel, and holy amethyst, Omri Tas, ruler of the violet planet. In the name of God, I am that I am, saturate the earth and all her evolution with the limitless waves of violet fire. I call for the action of the violet transmuting flame and the action of the will of God to manifest on earth now and forever, an ever-increasing spiral of divine perfection. I call for all discord and activities on earth that are not reflecting the highest light and God's holy purposes to be miraculously swept and transformed by the power of the violet flame into divine love and harmony for the restoration of earth and her people into their original blueprint of perfection that was originally intended. Violet flame, O violet flame, in the name of God, flood the earth, her people, and all her kingdoms with oceans and oceans of violet fire, until every particle of life is restored to divine perfection. May peace and love be spread throughout the earth. May the earth abide in the aura of perfect love. May the earth abide in the aura of peace, love, and freedom. I give thanks that it is done now according to God's holy will, and so be it. Beloved I am. From Prayers to the Seven Sacred Flames by Aurelia, from LemorianConnection.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed Blue Eagle wave spell of healing, vision, and transformation. And keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step. And keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and all days the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.